Let's move on to the question 10 here. The question is Cavity College Central College was the only active school in the area during the war season. There were only 15 students in the school. Also, there were only 5 teachers, and one of them was the principal of the school. The principal decided to add all students' visits in a student's attendance marking system, so he would be able to mark the attendance after the main morning assembly at once. Think you are a reputed database engineer, and the principal requested to make a database while another developer is developing the system. So your part is to develop a database. The details have been given below. So there are 3 tables: uh, student, grade, village, and transportation. Basically, the grade and the village one is for other foreign keys of the student table, and transportation also the student foreign key of the student table. So task one is first one is create a database called Graphically School. So I have already created the database. You can see the name here, Graphically School. And the second one, and also you have to create the tables also graphically. So I have created the tables and verified the relationships and identified the relationships. Those are one to many relationships. So after that we can add data using a HeidiSQL graphically. So let's do that. Here, this is our those are the tables. So I'm gonna start with the grades, because always start with the foreign table that foreign the table that relates with the main table. So the grade, there are ID, and so ID1 is for grade 6, ID2 is for grade 7. And now we can enter the village. The village also have IDs. Ragujan is the one. The second one is Bullnever. Start edit here. So you have basically write it down. The third one is Madhavachir, and the fourth one is Mihintale. The fifth one is Nochiagama. Sixth one is Malugaswell. Now let's add the transport table. Now we can add the main table. We have successfully entered the data. So there are queries to write. The first one is select all students who study in grade 6. We have to use join queries, so let's do that. So select all students who study in grade 6. So the query must be select all from say often the database name graphically level dot student, and we have to mention the table that we are gonna join, inner join grade grade on, and the matching attributes inside. So inside the capital student table, let's say student dot grade id. Inside the grade table, dot id, and we have to mention the what we looking for using where. What do we have need? Study in grade 6, so grade is 6. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So here we have got the results. So you can see here the grade 6 student id is 1. No, the id is 1. Yeah. So we can move to the second one. Select birthdays of the student who come from Padavia by bus. So select birthdays of the students. So we need the student's birthday, also student name. So or if, and we have to search by transportation. This one by bus. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just make slight different slight changes to this query. Here we have in this inner join, we have to say transport and student grade id, transport id is equal to transport id, and where we have to search by the transport method. Transport method is bus, I guess. Transportation method is bus. So let's see if it works. But we have to search. But we only need the birthdays. So here you can clarify it. I only need the birthday of those students. So yeah, we got the result. So the third one is select names of the students who study at grade 9 and come from Mihintale on foot. So in this case we need we have to join 3 tables. For that I'm going to write it from the scratch so you guys can understand. So first you have to mention I'm going to mention the student and the transport table. So select the student name. I only need the student name. Yeah, we only need the student names. HeidiSQL student, sorry, HeidiSQL database student, and inner join the transport table, and what are the matching attributes. So on in the student table, student dot student transport ID is equal to transport dot transportation method where sorry, transportation ID is the one. There are 6 people. Also, we have to inner join the grade table. So, grade table on student dot grade ID is equal to grade dot ID. So here we can end grade is 9. Let's see if it works. Amal Pereira, Vatsala Shani, and Amarabandhu Rupasinghe. These 3 guys, their transportation method is food, and they study at grade 9. So we can confirm these people by searching, by looking at the table. So that's what I'm gonna do. Amal Pereira. Let's go to the student table. Let's see Amal Pereira. Amal Pereira is ID is 4. So he's in grade 9. So what's his transportation method is food. Okay. What's the second one? It's Vatsala Shani. So Vatsala Shani, where is Vatsala Shani? Here. So he also study at grade 9, and his transportation method is by foot. And Amarabandhu Rupasinghe, where is Amarabandhu? Yeah, here you can see. He also study at grade 9, and his transportation method is by foot. So we have successfully wrote our query. So let's move on to the question 11, and thank you for watching.